Good evening, everyone. I am Raj Dave, director of the C3 course in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. On the eve of 28 June 2020, which would have been the first pre-conference day of 16th year of C3 Congress in Orlando, Florida, I'd like to send my sincere, heartfelt thank you to everyone in the United States as well as all over the world who have sent me messages today of friendship, affection, love, and caring. I want to thank all our scientific course co-directors as well as organizers who met several times in Washington and other cities for our scientific advisory board meetings to create an incredible agenda which would have been a live meeting in 2020 this June. Unfortunately, due to COVID pandemic, we were not able to meet in person. However, we very quickly converted and pivoted to a virtual C3 Congress, which you have all been part of. We were one of the first ones to pivot and bring a COVID-19 education to US physicians from affected areas such as China, Italy, and Europe. And that experience of those physicians before COVID pandemic really started in the United States was very vital in bringing a great technical information to our physicians, which saved countless lives.
Dear colleagues, my name is Geronimo Cronin. I'm an interventional cardiologist at Lund University Hospital. I just wanted to share with you that today would have been the first day of the C3 meeting for 2020. And unfortunately, this will not happen due to the ongoing pandemic. I would really miss the meeting. I've attended this great meeting for many, many years. It's a fantastic meeting, a very large international meeting with outstanding faculty from around the world giving their expert lectures. And it's very sad that it's not going to happen. However, there has been an ongoing now virtual C3 meeting going on for the past couple of weeks. It will continue. Lots of the sessions that have been planned for the C3 meeting are now taking place on the internet, and you can watch them, and I encourage you to do so. I would also like to say that I very much look forward to the C3 2021, and I do think this will happen, and I very much look forward to it and encourage all of you to come to C3 2021. Thank you.
Dear C3 attendees, dear colleagues and friends, after a great success of the C3 2019 meeting with presentations of the latest scientific news and best practice in interventional cardiology across the globe, we were eagerly awaiting the 2020 meeting, which would have started yesterday. However, we are living through an exceptional moment in history, a COVID-19 pandemic, which has significantly changed our lives. Still, we, interventional cardiologists around the globe, and I speak especially on behalf of all the members of the European Bifurcation Club, would like to offer you what we know the best, our support in sharing knowledge and clinical experience, and most importantly, our sincere contribution to create the best possible virtual C3 meeting. We believe that this is such a time when we can build upon the challenges and crises to construct something new, something good for ourselves and our patients. The C3 2020 is our response today. Join us, and together we will succeed. Bye.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bashir Hanif, past President, Pakistan Society of Interventional Cardiology. I've been attending C3 meeting for over 10 years. I think since the start of this meeting, I've been a regular presenter as well as a faculty, and I have really thoroughly enjoyed this meeting every year. And I look forward to attending this meeting every year, and it's been a great learning opportunity for myself as well as my trainees and other trainees and junior and senior cardiologists from Pakistan has been looking forward to this meeting for so many years. Unfortunately, this year, due to COVID pandemic, the meeting could not be held. However, the virtual meeting organized by Dr. Raj Deve was excellent, and I really enjoyed the meeting and attended almost all the virtual webinars throughout in last few weeks. It was really a great success. A lot of people from Pakistan attended this virtual meeting as well. Although unfortunately the regular actual meeting itself is not only learning experience, but we meet a lot of our friends, and it's a great social gathering as well. I really look forward to next year's meeting in 2021 again, and I'm sure that all of you would be similarly looking for this.
On these days, we should have been together in Orlando for our usual annual C3 meeting, but unfortunately, the COVID-19 epidemic that hit our planet prevented us from meeting in this important event. With Raj, we are trying to make up for this by organizing several webinars on very interesting updates with opinion leaders on various essential topics in the field of interventional cardiology and how to face the challenge with coronavirus in our daily practice. I must say that these webinars are hugely successful and are followed by thousands of cardiologists in various countries around the globe. But it is not the same as meeting live, discussing live, and spending some nice time together as we are used to do every year in our C3 meeting. Our hope is that we can all meet again next June at C3 2021 in Orlando. We are already working to put down a fabulous agenda, and it will be our privilege to have you all back again with us to share our knowledges, our experiences, and to continue on our journey together. Looking forward to meeting you all in Orlando next June. Take care and keep safe.
My name is Ahmed Mugabe, Professor of Cardiology, Heart Institutes, one of the course directors of C3 Interventional Academy, and National Ambassador of the Sky in Middle East. And it's my great pleasure and honor to share in this virtual celebration of the 16th meeting of the C3. This scientific track had been very educational and very beneficial to all generations of professors and younger cardiologists. I had the privilege to share for 9 years in a row, and thanks to the collaboration with Professor Raj Deve and the team of C3, they are all collaborating with us, and they are all very friendly. And so we were able to bring to Orlando, specifically where the meeting had been held for the last 10 years. We brought tens of younger cardiologists and the professors who shared in the scientific activity of the meeting. They presented cases, they presented lectures. All our fellows were very happy by their contribution.
I'm Gustav Samaha, interventional cardiologist from Buenos Aires, Argentina. 10 years ago, I attended my first C3 meeting as an abstract presenter, and today I am faculty member of the scientific committee and co-founder of Interventional Academy. As I always say to Raj, I do not deserve such honor, but I did my best for being at the level of the job. It is hard to combine the basics, the practical approach to our everyday patient, and the last innovation, but C3 does the trick. Besides, you can share quality time with legends, and you can interact with the faculty staff during the whole meeting. At the beginning, it was about interventional cardiology. Today, we also discuss cardiology and interventional radiology, and the magic still there. I live in Argentina, South America, We brought faculty members from Argentina and from Chile, Uruguay, Colombia, Mexico, and Ecuador. We made sessions in partnership with my local society and with South America Society of Interventional Cardiology. We gave scholarships to more than 50 young docs from South America. They presented their scientific work and they learned with the best. As I said to Raj a couple of years ago, do you have an idea about how many people you are helping with C3? Every time one of our South American doctors gives a lecture in his hospital and shares knowledge, every time one fellow applies, one skill learned in a tough case, every time a nurse or a technician is giving the better attention to the patient. Raj Dave and C3 staff are doing much more than just making an interventional cardiology course. This year, the virtual C3 conference will bring you the best through your screen. We will be there sharing and learning from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and from South America. Looking forward for C3 21 and for many C3 more. See you around.
My name is Lola Cabinet, one of the Venus course leaders for C3 meetings. Although the 16th annual Live C3 2020 meeting would be taking place as I speak, I want to congratulate Dr. Raj Dave and his team for creating an excellent and well-received virtual meeting that has occurred and will continue. Recently, we've had over 6,500 attendees join us during our Venus debates. We look forward to having you be with us for a live C3 meeting next year, June 27th through the 30th in Orlando, Florida.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Nilesh Balar, one of the course co-director for C3. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank everybody who has continuously supported us throughout the years. I'd like to thank Raj as our course director, who had done a wonderful job of continuing with the tradition of bringing all the physicians and the thought leaders under one roof. Unfortunately, this time we are not doing it live, but we are doing it online with the support of the webinars and the faculties that has been a part of C3 for a long time. I'd like to thank all the scientific advisors, the faculty, the members, and the people who participate in C3. Would love to see you again back next year for our live C3 2021. Till then, we'll see you online on the webinars, and thank you once again for your support.
Welcome you all. I am Professor S. Mustafa Jaman from Bangladesh. I am C3's course coordinator, ambassador of Bangladesh of C3. I must thank Dr. Rajdev. He is doing excellent in this pandemic situation. It's a great platform for sharing knowledge and experiences in the field of cardiology. Just think, if COVID would not persist in this moment, we could stay in Orlando, Florida in C3 conference. We are treating patients in this difficult time. I must thank every cardiologist who are contributing in this pandemic time. There is a silver lining in these dark times. I am very positive we will win against COVID-19. Hope COVID will end very soon. Again, we could celebrate our life. I love the platform. Best wishes to all.
Hello, everyone. This is Sandeep Nathan, one of the course co-directors for the C3 Interventional Meeting, recording this on June 29th in my office at the University of Chicago in Chicago, Illinois. Yesterday would have been the start of the C3 Interventional Meeting live in Orlando, but this meeting, like so many others, unfortunately had to be canceled as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. We have found other ways to meaningfully engage with the C3 community, educate, and even grow the presence of C3 worldwide through a series of focused webinars on a variety of topics spanning complex PCI, COVID-19 and cardiovascular disease, OCT, CTOs, TAVRs, and many other subjects in interventional cardiology. If you haven't had a chance to experience one of these webinars, I would invite you to do so. They build on the long tradition of educational excellence cultivated by C3 over the past decade and a half. As for the live meeting, plans are actively underway for the live meeting to happen at the Hilton Bonnet Creek in Waldorf Astoria in Orlando, Florida, in June 2021. Hopefully, we can move forward with that, but in the meanwhile, we have many other ways to participate in C3. I hope you'll join us for the series of webcasts and webinars that will follow in the months to come. Thanks so much. Stay well. See you in Orlando 2021.
Hello, everyone. Today would have been the beginning of our C3 conference, a global alliance to fight the heart disease. With the trying times of COVID epidemic, we are all stuck at home as well as in our home cities, and hope all of you are well. My kudos to Dr. Dave and our entire team not to stop the mission of C3 to educate the global community of cardiac, vascular, and allied professionals. We have been hosting and will continue to host multiple events, online, Zoom, webcast, etc., using the modern technology to connect all of you and continue to provide the education. We've had some phenomenal debates, we've had some phenomenal discussions. We all learned a thing or two thanks to Interventional Academy staff as well as the entire faculty of C3. Hopefully we'll continue the trend. Hopefully these trying times will be behind us, and in 2021 we'll back in one place, in one room, sharing our ideas and hopefully being better clinicians. I welcome you all, and I strongly encourage all of you to join together in events which are still coming up with Interventional Academy to further our knowledge. Also join us in 2021. Register today and reserve the spot for C3 conference next year in Orlando. Thank you and stay safe.
So that's the power of our virtual C3 Congress. Virtual C3 Congress has been doing very well and having record attendance in each webinars, including the last one with over 6,000 delegates. So I wish you all thank you for your participation in virtual C3 Congress while we are not able to meet in Orlando, and being part of virtual C3 between now and the end of the year, where we would hold several new programs of very different interesting topics. So my heartfelt best wishes and thank you for joining us during these programs. Please check intermittently on interventionalacademy.com for future upcoming webinars, which also has some interesting podcasts and prior lectures and prior webinars which will be available on that website as well if you have missed any of those sessions. With that, I'd like to thank everyone and wish everyone safe and healthy rest of the year, and I look forward to welcoming you to Orlando in June 2021. Thank you very much.